Today, we have a high protein grocery haul at Sam's Club. There are two things that I think Sam's Club is exceptional at: seafood and seasoning. We're not gonna be talking about the seasoning today. I'll probably do a future YouTube video about it. But today, we're gonna definitely be talking about seafood as we're gonna discuss all things protein. I'm gonna move out of this car's way so we don't get ran over, and we're gonna head over into Sam's Club. Again, I really think it shines with the seafood. I'll show you some of the poultry, stuff like that, but we're also gonna talk about pre-made options and everything that I would get if I was focusing on getting my protein target hit each and every single day. Let's go on in. I survived the parking lot. The intention of today's shopping spree is just to focus on items that are high in protein and that are gonna help you hit your protein target each and every single day here at Sam's Club. So I wanna start off with the seafood section because I alluded that's one of the best things about having a membership to Sam's Club. Let's start off by talking about these lobster tails. The thing about Sam's Club, why they really shine when it comes to seafood, is they have a vast selection of wild caught fish and seafood. These lobster tails, they are vacuum sealed. They are just the tails. They're not the entire lobster. And they are $27 a pound. When you compare that to the national average, which is around $30 a pound, but that's for the entire lobster, where these are just the tails. So what am I saying? If you were to buy a lobster at most locations in the United States of America, not just Sam's Club, but any grocery stores, lobster would be $30 a pound for the entire lobster. The arms, the claws, the head, the entire thing. The tails obviously is where most of the meat is, and this is still lower than the national average for $27. Look at the macros: 130 calories, 23 grams of protein. Remember our protein test. We take the grams of protein, in this case 23, we add a 0 to the end. Does it have that many calories or not? This in fact does. With 130 calories, it passes our protein test. So we've got wild-caught lobster for a bargain that is high in protein, which lobster always is. This is an awesome option here at Sam's Club. And again, it's vacuum sealed. I know that you might be like a little hesitant because it's here in this vacuum seal as opposed to buying it fresh from the tank. Obviously, if you bought it fresh, it may be superior, but if you're talking about at a bargain like this, this is an awesome pickup. Maybe you're not into lobster, you prefer crab. Sam's Club has you covered. Again, it's wild caught. Again, it passes the protein test. 20 grams of protein, 100 calories, amazing. And it's about $11 a pound. Compare it to the national average for snow crab, it's around $20. So it's almost half the price of the national average while being a high protein food and being wild caught. Let's keep rolling. We've got wild caught scallops. These are high protein, they're wild caught. The only issue is the price, it's not as competitive. So the lobster's a steal, the snow crab's a steal, the scallops, they're fine. They're a high protein option, but you could probably find a better price somewhere else. You might be hearing that beeping. That's with the carts moving around. You're gonna have to deal with that and the fact that I have a stain on my jeans today as we navigate Sam's Club. Salmon, marinated salmon. Again, another awesome option, great price. This is wild caught. I've actually had this, it tastes delicious. Another great option for a frozen option here at Sam's Club. Alaskan sockeye salmon, wild caught as well. Right here, everything I'm showing you is high protein. When you deal with salmon, you're also getting omega-3s. Omega-3s are incredibly important for your health. You should at least be having 8 ounces of salmon weekly or taking some sort of fish oil supplement daily. Ahi tuna, also high in omega-3 fatty acids, also passes the protein test. 130 calories, 29 grams of protein, obliterates the protein test. Wild caught again. Atlantic cod, it's wild caught. The nice thing about whitefish as opposed to salmon is it's even less calories. This is 90 calories, 22 grams of protein, but it isn't chock full of the omega-3s like the salmon is. Your salmon, your tuna, your sea bass, your trout, these are very high in omega-3 fatty acids, and you should try to get at least 8 ounces weekly of those fatty fishes. Going through here again, mahi-mahi, great fish. You might want to avoid tilapia. It's a bottom feeder. I wouldn't suggest having this fish, and I also just think it's not terrific tasting. The Atlantic salmon here, same here. If you're going to get farm raised, you want to get Norwegian. So I would skip this one, even though again, it passes the protein test. We've got a ton of shrimp here. We've got Argentinian shrimp, it's wild caught, and just a ton of selection of shrimp that is wild caught here at Sam's Club. That's why the seafood selection here at Sam's Club, it is amazing. It blows Costco out of the water. Let's continue on. We're gonna go shopping for other high protein options now that we've covered everything in the seafood section. Let's talk protein pancakes. When it comes to mixtures that you can make at home, I like Stacked. I think they're king. They have the best macros and an incredible taste. Number two, I like Kodiak, but you have to add some egg whites to the mix in order to increase the protein. When it comes to pre-made options, the only thing that I've seen close, and it's not technically a pancake, it's a waffle, is Viking. Viking has awesome macros. Unfortunately, they're not sold in stores, and they're certainly not sold here at Sam's Club. They have premier protein pancakes. I did a separate review on these. I put it on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. It's a short here on YouTube, and yeah, they're okay. 210 calories, 15 grams of protein. They don't pass the protein test. They've only got 1 gram of fiber, and the taste is all right. If you're really into pancakes, it's worth a try. For most of you, I wouldn't suggest buying this item. We're gonna look at some fried chicken options. They have Members Mark chicken wings. That's Sam's Club's personal brand, and these narrowly pass the protein test. 170 calories, 18 grams of protein. Throw these in the air fryer. They're terrific. And then they have one of my favorite chicken nugget options, which is Just Bare. These are lightly breaded chicken breast strips. And these taste phenomenal. 170 calories, 17 grams of protein, just passes the protein test. I love these. They taste delicious. You throw some dipping sauce on them, like some G-Fuse barbecue sauce. They're absolutely fantastic. Let's talk all things yogurt here at Sam's Club. You may have seen my video about Chobani Complete. That's a 20 gram of protein Greek yogurt drink that passes the test. Unfortunately, at Sam's Club, the option they have, it's only 10 grams of protein with 150 calories. I would not buy this product. We scroll over here. We've got Activia, no good. And then we have Chobani Zero Sugar, which is fantastic. This passes the protein test. 60 calories, 12 grams of protein. They have some really unique flavors. They have milk and cookies, they have strawberry cheesecake. All of these pass the protein test while having delicious flavors. We come over here, a bunch of options that are no good. And then we've got Oikos 000, which has zero sugar, zero artificial ingredients, zero fat, and this obliterates the protein test. So there are two really good yogurt options here. It's either the Chobani Zero Sugar or it's the Oikos 000. Let's talk about pre-made options that pass the protein test here at Sam's Club. We're gonna start with this Korean-style barbecue chicken. 200 calories, 23 grams of protein. I would use something like microwavable brown rice or wild rice. Super convenient, very easy, fiber protein blast for dinner. Coming around here the corner, we've got fully cooked chicken fajitas. Use a pepper and onion mix, throw them in the pan, heat them up, use a Mission carb wrap. You do the same thing with this Angus beef fajita mix. Again, peppers, onions, throw them on a tortilla, dinner is served. When it comes to some sort of meatball here at Sam's Club, there aren't a ton of options. Members Mark has these mozzarella chicken meatballs, 180 calories, 16 grams of protein. It just misses out on our protein test, but if you're looking for a fully cooked meatball option here at Sam's Club, this is what you're gonna end up with. And I would pair this something with like Goodles. They're penne. It's a high protein, high fiber pasta. It tastes just like the real thing. Very easy to cook up. You cook up your pasta, you just boil some water, throw some pasta in there, and these are already fully cooked, so you just heat them up. Coming down with me over here, there's a couple of chicken options that are fully cooked, but I like this Pitmaster seasoned pulled pork. It's 90 calories, 13 grams of protein. It's a high protein pork option that again is fully cooked. You just have to heat it up. It's incredibly simple. Let's go over here. Dessert option. Leo bars. This is my girlfriend's favorite high protein dessert option. It's a Greek yogurt option that actually has better macros than Yasso. If you're at Sam's Club and you're looking to fill your sweet tooth, this is the option for you. Okay, Sam's Club, the egg whites, one of the best bargains in the store. These are almost comparable to the price now at Costco. $12 for 6 cartons of egg whites. It's basically you get 6 for the price of 2. Low calorie, high protein, and amazing value here at Sam's Club. We covered frozen seafood in detail. If you want to get fresh salmon here, There's only one option that's wild caught, and that's the sockeye. Everything else is farm raised, and I would avoid it. None of it is Norwegian farm raised, which is the only farm raised salmon that you want to buy. Looking at steaks, if you're gonna pick up a steak here, my personal favorite would be the grass-fed beef tenderloin. And the reason why, 160 calories, 24 grams of protein, and it's also a low-fat steak option, 7 grams of fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, and these taste delicious. We're gonna go over some ground meat options here at Sam's Club. This 90-10 ground beef, it's technically not a lean source of protein. However, it does pass the protein test, and it's $4.50 a pound. It is a steal. Excellent option here at Sam's Club. Come with me. Ground turkey, 93.7, awesome price. Ground chicken, another very lean option. And of course, they have a ton of family pack options. Chicken breast, chicken tenderloin, chicken thighs, that all pass the protein test. A ton of poultry options and some great ground meat options here at Sam's Club. So I mentioned seafood and seasoning is really where Sam's Club shines, but they also have some incredible protein supplements here at this store. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up on the ones that I really like. Premier Protein, their pre-made shakes, they're excellent and they have incredible flavors that always change at this store. Right now they have pumpkin spice. Okay, coming over here, Pure Protein. I don't love this bar for a couple reasons. One of the reasons is that it has collagen in it, which does not cause muscle protein synthesis. They have their own unique brand here. I'm gonna be honest, I've never tried it and I probably never will, just because there's so many other options here. 6-star, I'm gonna give them a negative because they've known in the past for doing amino spiking. I'm intrigued by the flavor of Fruit Loops, but I would not go with this option, especially again, when we've got Premier Protein, which has like a cult-like following because they have these awesome tastes all the time, like root beer flow, a ton of unique flavors. I love Built protein bars, but again, these puffs, like the bars, not the puffs have collagen in them and they don't cause muscle protein synthesis. What the hell are you eating protein for if you're not causing muscle protein synthesis? There's no other reason to eat protein. That's why it's so beneficial. Premier Protein, amazing. Quest protein bars, awesome protein bar. The OG of protein bars, high in fiber, high in protein. You just have to be able to get past the texture. It's not for everyone. These Quest protein chips, I love these to supplement with like a burger or a sandwich. Say you're having like a 4-ounce burger or you're having like 4 ounces of deli meat and you need to get a little extra protein with that meal. Amazing way to do it. Over here, Fit Crunch. Again, I don't love this protein bar. It's not bad. It's a great price. However, it doesn't pass the protein test. 190 calories, 16 grams of protein, 210 calories, 16 grams of protein. This is a little closer to like a candy bar with some protein in it rather than being a protein bar itself. My favorite pre-made shake, we've got Fairlife here, 30 grams of protein. These Fairlife nutrition plans, they just taste unbelievable. So to make it simple for you, if I was going to buy protein shakes here, I'd get Premier, or I'd get the Fairlife, and I was gonna buy a protein bar, I'd go with the Quest protein bar here. Guys, thank you for tuning in today. This is my Sam's Club high protein grocery store haul. If you like what you see here today, hit subscribe. I release at least one long format video every single week, and I release reels or shorts every single day on YouTube, Instagram, where the majority of my following is, and on TikTok as well. Thanks for joining me.